I welcome you to Messiah Revelation Ministry. Today we are discussing a vision I had on December 23rd, 2021 about the second Exodus. This video is dedicated to a vision that I had on the second Exodus. The vision was given to me on December 23rd, 2021. In this vision, I saw a multitude of people. It was in an African setting. They were gathered at a place and they were going to take a train. They had gathered at one place. And I saw a soldier. He was dressed. He was dressed in military uniform, and he was guiding the people to make sure that everything was in order. And I happened to be in the place, and people got into the train, and I got into the train. And somebody in the train told me that I didn't have a shirt on. I had a coat and the top, and the man told me how to dress properly before I can enter the train. So he showed me how to do it. He was very exciting, and so we were in the train, and in the train I also saw a woman, and the woman was looking at me. I was also looking at her, and she asked me, "Why are you looking at me like that?" Then I replied and said, "I'm looking at you today because tomorrow you may never see me again, or I may not see you again." So I woke up from the vision. And this is a vision about the second Exodus. So let's analyze the vision. And when I talk about the second Exodus, I talk about it because in the vision, the people I saw were moving to another place. They were gathered at one place, a lot of them. I will call them a multitude. In the same way that in the first Exodus in the Bible, a lot of people, the children of Jacob, were moving from one place to another. And I would say that the people that I saw in this vision, all of them were black people. I don't want to put any racial motives or meaning or bias in this video, but I'm reporting exactly what I saw. All of them were black people. They were gathered at a place, and they were going to take a train. And if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, you know that the Lord said that the children of Jacob will go into captivity again in ships. So if you read Deuteronomy chapter 28, particularly verses 64 and 68, for you to know the people in the world that the second Exodus talks about. So if I saw only black people in this vision, don't be surprised, because Deuteronomy chapter 28 is about the children of Jacob, most of them black, who were taken into slavery against their will in fulfillment of the prophecy in Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 64 and verse 68. So in this vision that I had on December 23rd, 2021, all the people in the vision were black, and they were guarded by a soldier. What is striking is that the person who was guarding them was a soldier. He was only one person. The question is, when you have a multitude, why wouldn't have so many soldiers guarding them? In an African context, you have so many soldiers, and when there are a lot of people, you have so many soldiers. But in this case, there was only one soldier. He was dressed in a military uniform to to guide these people. And I believe that it is very, very prophetic. Why do I say that? I say that because in Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11, it's prophesied that the root of Jesse, who is the lion of the tribe of Judah, he will be the person to do the regathering of the scattered of Jacob. One person. And so the one person that I saw in this vision, a soldier, represents the lion of the tribe of Judah. He in his military regalia, military uniform. He is coming. The Messiah is coming in a military form, well dressed, and is coming to conquer his enemies. He's going to do the regathering. And lo and behold, whether you have submarines in the United States, you have gunboats in the United States, you have rifles. The Messiah is coming, is well dressed, he's only one person. And Isaiah chapter 11, verse 11 says that he is the root of Jesse. He will regather the people from where they have been scattered to. So the regathering is coming. I saw only one person, and he prophetically represents Jesus Christ, the lion of the tribe of Judah, Yeshua, if you like, the root of Jesse. And if you read Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12, it says the Messiah will assemble them. In the vision that I had on December 23rd, 2021, the people had been assembled at a place, and they were ready to take the train. They went into the train, and the train started moving. I told you that in this vision I was talking to a lady, and the lady asked me, "Why are you looking at me like that?" The lady was asking me that question. So I replied, and I said that I'm looking at you because it's possible I will never see you again, and you will never see me again. And when I woke up, I realized that the statement I said that I'll see you today, but I may not see you again, is very prophetic, because if you read Exodus chapter 14, verse 13, the Lord told Moses and his people that the Egyptian that you see today, you will never see any longer. So the message that I'm looking at you today because you may not see me again, I will not see you again, is a prophetic language taken directly from Exodus chapter 14, verse 13. And so I believe that the Lord showed me a vision about the second Exodus. The second Exodus is the Exodus that is coming, where Yeshua, the root of Jesse, will regather the scattered of the children of Jacob to where they have been scattered to. I believe that they were scattered to Jamaica, Barbados, Haiti, and particularly in the United States, in Kush and other African countries. They are the children of Jacob who have been scattered, and they will be regathered. If anybody tells you that the children of Jacob have been regathered as a result of the Balfour Declaration 1948, tell them that information is fake. I want to end this video by saying that on December 22nd, I had somebody gave me 2 books, and I'll show you the books. The Color of Law. The Color of Law is a book written by Richard Rothstein. He looks Jewish. He's a white man. But The Color of Law talks about how the American government has used law to ensure segregation in America. So the full title of the book is The Color of Law, A Forgotten History of How Our Government, meaning the American government, segregated America. Segregated America means divided America into races. Black people were consigned to project houses, and they were denied residency in places where white people live. There's segregation in terms of salary. Black people in America are given salaries that are lower than what white people get. In terms of mortgage applications, black people were being discriminated or are being discriminated in mortgage applications, and even loans, they are being discriminated against when it comes to loan and mortgage applications. And the book records the violence supported by the American government, violence against black people, just because the black people decided to move to areas where they were not wanted. The Ku Klux Klan and other racist groups harassed them. Some of them even shot them and burned crosses on their lawns just to protest black people living in neighborhoods that are reserved for white people. So that's the color of law. And the other book is called A Community History of African America, 1619 to 2019, 400 Souls. This book chronicles the life of African Americans in the United States for 400 years, beginning in 1619 to 2019. Okay, I'll show you these books, and I'm saying that I just got these books on December 23rd, 2021, and before I had even read those books, I just skimmed through the books. That's when I was given the vision about the second Exodus. The colors were sent to in the United States carrying black slaves or people who were taken as slaves from Africa. The same day I got this book, that the same day the Lord showed me a vision about the second Exodus. So the second Exodus is coming, and the person who is going to guide the Exodus is one person who was dressed in the military uniform. And you have to understand that Isaiah chapter 11 verse 11 talks about the root of Jesse, who will be the ensign to all nations who will do the regathering. If you read Isaiah chapter 11 verse 12, the Messiah will assemble the scattered children of Judah. And so this is the vision that I had on December 23rd, 2021. And in the vision, as I told a woman in the vision, I'm looking at you today because tomorrow you will never see me again, and I will not see you again. And it's very true, because in Exodus chapter 14 verse 13, the Lord told Moses that the Egyptians you see today, you will not see them anymore. So when the Exodus comes, and to come very soon, the Egyptians that you see today, you will never see them anymore. The children of Judah were scattered to United States, Egypt, United States. And so when the Exodus comes, you will never go back to Egypt again, and the people in Egypt will never see you again. I'm not sure when the Exodus will come, but very, very soon it will come. A lady sent a message to me that he believed the Exodus will come in 2024. I don't have any idea when the Exodus will come. My responsibility is to announce to you that the second Exodus is coming, as prophesied in the book of Isaiah chapter 11 verse 11. Any fake scriptures, any fake news that the regathering has taken place in Israel because of the Balfour Declaration of 1948 is fake news. Thank you for this message.